receiving breaking inputs, we are now learning that even Gautam Gambhir's position as the head coach is currently on shaky ground, because CNN News 18 has spoken to an anonymous BCCI official who's gone on to talk about how if the team's performance doesn't improve, even Gambhir's position will not be safe. He was never BCCI's first choice, and some of the well-known overseas names did not want to coach all of these three formats, so he was a compromise. It is learned that Gambhir is not on the same page with most of the players in the team, and the communication is not as good as it used to be during the times of, say, a Ravi Shastri or even a Rahul Dravid. On that note, I quickly go back to Vineet, who continues to stay with us. Vineet, as you know, we of course be probing the big moot question: is it the interpersonal dynamics within the team, or the cricketing health of the players that is finally taking toll during these test series?
It is primarily to do with the communication part of it, with Gautam Gambhir taking charge, and it's always the case with Indian cricket. Whenever somebody new comes in, it's always a transitional phase. And remember, Gambhir, when he took over, everybody seemed to be on the right, on the same page. But ever since he has taken over, it has been kind of an unprecedented manner in which Team India have been losing. Very unfortunate. They lost to Sri Lanka for the first time in 27 years ODI series. Then New Zealand came in, shocked India 0-3. That was again a winning streak that ended 12 years. So in a way, Gambhir is under tremendous pressure. And whenever a new management comes in, there's always this talk of transition. There's always this talk of how the players, incumbent players, react to the new management and setup. Gambhir is an assertive kind of a player. He always has been. You could see that in the team management as well, with the kind of changes that he brought in, taking the punt on young players like Harshit Rana or Nitish Kumar Reddy. There's no clarity on why Shubman Gill was dropped for the third test as well. So there is definitely lack of communication, lack of clear thought process there. Right. Even for somebody like seniors like Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, it would be very tough. But again, this is a transitional phase, and Gambhir is presiding over a very, very difficult time for Team India.
Absolutely, and that is why I wanted to ask you, do you think that he's also buckling under a lot of pressure in his defense? Critics who support him would want to question if it's unfair to even draw that comparison between Gautam Gambhir and Rahul Dravid or the likes of Ravi Shastri, because as far as a dressing room conversation fiasco is concerned, he himself has gone on record to say that these conversations should remain in the dressing room and not be carried outside.
Absolutely. I mean, whenever a team is not doing well, I mean, these kind of things get amplified. When the team is doing well, I mean, everything gets, masked under that successful run. Unfortunately, here, Gambhir is under tremendous pressure. And as you mentioned, it's something on those lines where Gambhir needs to get the confidence of the senior players and the rookies who are coming in, which has not been the case. Talking about the comparison, you should remember Rahul Dravid, when he took over, it was not an easy run for him also initially. So it takes time to build that confidence with the team, and Gambhir is 4 months into this job. We may want to give him a bit more time, but then again, as he himself said, his job or whoever it is dependent on the results. If you are not showing the result, pressure would be there. And from Gambhir's point of view, there has not been a single result that has gone his way apart from the Bangladesh series, which they have won. As I mentioned, they lost the Sri Lanka series, they lost to New Zealand. Even now, BGT seems to be going out of their hand. For the first time in 10 years, India could be losing out on BGT as well. So tremendous pressure on Gautam Gambhir as well. Not just on Rohit Sharma to give you the results. Then now there is a Champions Trophy ahead. Yeah. That could be one of those deciding factors where if India are not able to perform Champions Trophy, questions would be asked on Gautam Gambhir. The similar way we are asking questions on Rohit Sharma, the batter and the captain, maybe Gambhir could also be facing those kind of questions.
All right, certainly concerns that are bringing India's cricketing health onto the forefront. Many thanks to you, Vineet, for bringing us all those latest.